Hey, everyone. It is the Let's Get Loud podcast with J and A.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
How is your sleep?
Great.
Oh, good. You're getting good sleep.
Getting good sleep.
Getting good.
Since I basically not quit because I still drink coffee every once in a while, but like reduced my caffeine
Okay.
intake,
Right. Right.
and also got like my inflammation joint pain under
Okay,
control.
that's good.
So dramatic, eh?
It's great news.
No, great sleeps. Like I probably don't sleep enough because I don't go to bed until like probably 11 and I get up at 5 every day.
Right. That's late.
Yeah, but like the
You could
kids
you could get like an extra hour. Like you could go at 10.
I
10.
could, but like literally the kids go to bed like after 9. Like they get home from their activities at 9. So it's like they're showering and then they're getting in bed. And it's like, I just want that 1 hour to watch one trash television show.
Right. I see. I support that. I
I'm
support
choo For now,
that.
I'm choosing that. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like after sometimes like after like a few days of doing that, then you get like a 7 a.m. wake up. Like you know what I mean? So
Yep.
you can like get caught up.
Actually, that's exactly what happens. Like on the weekend, I get like 7 a.m. on Saturday, and then like Sunday I could sleep later, but I don't really.
Yeah.
And like that like replenishes my sleep bucket, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, no, I can see that. I feel like the weather's been so nice in the morning. Like I love seeing the
Oh,
like at 5 a.m. like I already see it like around the my like window. I'm like, oh, the sun's already out. And I cannot, it's like my body, which is what I wanted when I like sleep trained myself. In 2020, was that 2020 that we did the Atomic Habits? I think so. That I did the whole like I'm no longer the person that like can't wake up. You know what I
can't
mean?
remember.
Doesn't want to wake up
Yeah.
at 7 a.m. Like you are a parent. Like get the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like you're an adult. Like get up.
That's kind of how I feel about Neil.
Yeah, yeah, no, and Jeff also has trouble waking up. And I'm like, let's go, buddy. Like, let's go. Like, I don't, no, 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 no. Like, I've been up
Like
since,
on Sunday, he'll come downstairs at like 9 a.m. after I've like called him because I've like done 3 loads of laundry. Piper and I have baked like an oat bake for breakfast, and he comes
right.
downstairs. I'm like, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. So nice of you to join us.
But this is what I tell myself all the time when I'm annoyed with things that Neil has done or doesn't do.
Okay, right.
Why is my way the right way?
No, it's not.
It's not. It's just my way. Like
Right.
if he chooses to not load the dishwasher, it's like I'm annoyed, but that's because that's my standard, maybe not his.
It's a great way for you to stay married. Yeah,
It's the goal.
it's the goal. But it's not even, it's just is the truth. It just is
Yeah.
not when you do have a partner that's like on the same for sure, but it doesn't mean good or bad if it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We honestly, for the most part, actually are on
Are on
similar
sync. Yes, yes. I
when
know.
it comes to stuff like that.
Yes.
Maybe just like the amount of time like sitting is different.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't just like sit and do nothing for hours. But again, why is my way the right way?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. I think the only way it would like have an impact is if like you like what stops you from doing what you want, but it doesn't stop you from doing what you want.
No, I just do
I
it
see it.
and then resent him because he's sitting while I'm doing it all.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Present.
But he'll also be like, I'll be like, "Okay, let's go, little buddy. Like we're doing this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to be like, "Okay, Jeff, we're gonna go clean the cars." But like the only way for my cars to get clean is if I'm like, "Okay, let's go," and then I like start the activity and then I like back away and go do something
He's
else.
like a he's yeah, he's definitely more like of a and not like he's a kid, but like he definitely is not like his own adult. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like as in like I do adult things
Yes.
on his own. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
more like just like and you have to like your kids, you have to be like, okay, kids, this
Yeah.
is what we do today. You have to like
Yeah.
think of that. Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
there's trust me. Trust me. All the women that I talk to, a lot of them have not married an adult. And I think like there's a bit of that's our fault. You know what I mean? Like I think for me, like it just happened that way. I can't say that it's my fault. I'm less of an adult than Jeff is. So like, you know what I mean? Like he needs to be like, okay, Jose, now's the time that you do this. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just it's a part, I think, the female male thing from
I said to someone like
years ago.
just the other day, I said like, good for you. You married an adult.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
was your choice. I married the funny guy.
Yeah, exactly. I married the with the accent.
I married the funny guy.
With the accent.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, where did we leave off last podcast?
We were definitely talking about accountability because it's a big part of the
Mm,
conversation inside your weight loss right now. Especially in the summer, like it's not a big conversation on weight loss, especially in the summer, just because weight loss is not as like accessible. It's always accessible. It's not as easy to access, and it's also not what we most of us want. Like the weight loss lifestyle, like it's just not what we want in the summer because we have access to other things. We have access to like different ways to be. And it's
and notice that like
100%.
And notice that Jose said the weight loss lifestyle. Like,
All right.
probably most people want weight loss. Like, if I said,
All
hey,
right.
who wants to lose weight this summer? Everyone puts their hand up, right?
You're right. You're
Who
right.
wants to live a lifestyle this summer that creates weight loss is
Yeah,
the
that's not what we want. Yeah.
appropriate question.
So interesting. Again, like my brain doesn't even go to like weight loss or weight gain. It's what lifestyle comes with it. That's what I always refer to. That's what I think about first. So yeah, it's see how like how we live. It really is about like how we see things and how we. So yeah, no, it really is like I don't think the lifestyle and what I mean. What is a lifestyle, Alicia, that creates weight loss? Well, most of the time there's a lot of planning involved. There's
Yeah.
sometimes not a lot of spontaneity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's more controlled. It's more
Yeah.
like whatever. When you want to create a calorie deficit in a very controlled, intentional way, that is how it feels. There's less spontaneity. And I think that a big part of summer is spontaneity. And that's why I say you always have access to weight loss. You guys know this. You always have access to weight loss. Like you always have access to weight gain. You know, in January, you also have access to weight gain though. Um, but I think it's just it's the life that comes with it that is not as typically what someone would choose or want, you know? So in January,
And but I
a lot of time
also
inside, go.
and I also like want to say though that like if you guys are listening though and you're like, no, I want to choose a calorie deficit lifestyle this summer, I'm cheering you on. I'm like, let's
That
go,
way
girl.
because it's
Like,
possible.
absolutely. Because for some of you, you might not have as much flexibility as like Jose and I do in the summer, right? Like, we
Right.
work less in the summer. We're with our kids all the time. Some people still work, but they have vacation. Most people have vacation, right?
Right.
Some people move, we move no matter what. We move our
Right.
bodies. Some
It
people
doesn't
only
change.
really move in the summer.
Yeah.
So I just like really need to say, like, if you like weight loss is possible in the summer, but just like go in with your eyes wide open.
Right. And it might look different. Like how you'll create your calorie deficit might not be with like, you know, fruits and vegetables and protein. It might be with ice cream. And you
Yeah.
know, you can create a calorie deficit because you're moving more or you're switching up the calories from whatever with ice cream now. Or, but it's just, there's just so much opportunity to, because we live in such a privileged part of the world where we have access to food all the time. And I think that like literally in the summer, there's just so much opportunity to eat out and to be less calorie aware than
Big
in
time.
winter. You know what
There's
I mean?
lots of there's more social stuff. There's more eating out. It's like
Vacation.
there's vacation and also a big piece though of what makes those situations more calorie dense, let's say, is just our culture and just our perspective on
Yeah, for
what
sure.
vacation needs to look like.
Ben oui. One thing that just comes to mind that I want to talk about is the routine part. So something that we've heard a lot of our clients say is like, I just don't have a routine in the summer. And I'm like, oh, you have a routine in the summer. It's just not a routine that leads to weight loss, you know, or it's a routine that typically leads to weight gain. So you do have a routine in the summer. You can create a routine from home, from your camper, from whatever. Like there's a routine. There's always a routine. The human beings are very routine. Like that is who we are. And so you do have one. Again, it just doesn't maybe lead to the same results as your routine in the winter. So knowing that you do have one, being aware of it and being more not in control of it, but intentional behind it. Like this is my routine in the summer. So I think that for us, our routine is Very similar probably to our winter months, just because like we work from home, so we'll continue to work from home, work from our phones, work from wherever. Um, the routine is the same. Maybe we'll eat a little later. Like that's what I mean by routine, right? Kind of like the schedule is kind of the same. But there's definitely more spontaneity and random shit happening because the kids are home. So it's not as like, oh, we know we control from 8 a.m. to, 3 p.m. because it's just us, Whereas like with the kids, it's like, okay, need to eat now because we're going. So I think more grab and go things will be a part of my life, more mama teas, more like kind of like that. Um, because of maybe leaving a little bit. But other than that, like there's not a big change. For me, the next part of the routine is probably eating out more because like we're eating at my mom's more because it's just like we're kind of all over the place. But yeah. What about you? Like in your routine in the summer?
Yeah, like there's definitely,
Exercise, will you still do it at 5 a.m.?
I think so.
Yeah, get it done. I
Get
think
it done.
I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll
And then like I love it so much right now. Like it is not difficult for me to get up like and get it done.
yeah. You
And
see the
then and I
benefit,
also
like, like you like it just is so good. Yeah.
I love the sauna, but on school days I don't have time to go in the sauna as well as get a workout in.
Now you'll
So
have time.
super excited to do the sauna.
Mm. Yeah, I like that.
And then I can probably come home. Like right now, I get home before 7. So like literally I could come home. The kids are just waking up. I'll probably hammer out 2 hours of work
Right.
every morning while they're like having their screen time, getting their breakfast, and then like start our day, you know?
Yeah. So you can switch things up. Like in the summer, there's a big opportunity there to like make things different with the kids at home. Yes, they do. Now they're a part of the scheduling. Now they're a part of the like daily responsibilities, but like there's also opportunity to stay at the gym a little longer, have a really good workout, work in the mornings because they sleep in a little bit because they go to bed later. Like there's just yeah, it's a routine, but it's different.
But as you were talking, there was two things I thought of. Number one was like the whole grab and go thing.
Hmm.
So, if you realize that that is the way that your lifestyle is leading,
Yeah.
then set yourself up for success. And as much as you think like, oh, I could just like make a bowl of yogurt for myself and like take it, that sometimes in the moment feels like it takes too long. Like
Right.
you could prep 3 overnight oats, 3 yogurts, 3 little containers of like a meat stick cheese and some crackers. And there's just something to be said about like no thought. It's already been portioned
Yeah.
and I just grab and go. So just
Yeah.
like think about that for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that there's more like, again, like, oh, we're packing. So it's like, okay, I need to like have things in so have your like go-tos. They're already in your house. So it's just about putting them together and just being like, okay, well, I'm ready to go. And I feel like I've taken care of myself. You know what I mean?
And I often, even if like I'm packing up a lunch for the family and we're going to go have like a picnic lunch somewhere on the beach or whatever,
Right.
I tend to make one just for myself because when I'm busy and I'm like getting them set up and I'm like putting stuff in my mouth, I'm like not being as mindful. I found when I just sit and like, this is my portion, I'm gonna enjoy it. Of course, if I want more, I can have more. It's all good. But I do find there's something to be said about like having my little thing portioned for me.
Yeah. Like this is my meal.
But I was thinking about spontaneity and I was
Okay. Yeah.
thinking about how now I don't like a spontaneous ice cream trip or a eating out doesn't worry me,
Right.
right? I don't because I know I have control. And I think that the spontaneity thing is like an advanced skill.
Yeah.
So once you start to like build a lifestyle for yourself, it's like Monday to Friday is like where you first focus. You know what I mean? Then it's like, okay, like I'm crushing it, I'm doing well. And then sometimes weekends are also an advanced skill.
Right.
Vacations are an advanced skill. Spontaneity is an advanced skill.
Hmm.
But you can get there. You just need to give yourself the opportunity to experience it.
Yeah. You have to experience spontaneity to get
Have
better
to.
with spontaneity, to get confident. Like I am confident like that. It's like if someone and like sometimes it's like they're like, oh, let's go for an ice cream. I'm like, cool. Like I don't want an ice cream, but I'll still go. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I sometimes like, oh, yeah, today, oh, perfect timing. This will be my supper. Or perfect
Yeah.
timing. I had like a really small lunch and this will be my snack. And I'll get
Yeah.
a smaller size. Like I kind of go with like, oh, okay, do I want this? And what kind of goes with like how the day has been today? It's not like every time I get invited, I go and get an extra large. It's like it depends. Like some days I want one, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want a large, sometimes I want a small, depending on what else is happening, how I've been feeling, how I've been kind of showing up. So I think it's more the that skill that also is needs to be practiced, but that's confidence in your ability to like choose. And that's also self-reflection, self-awareness, like knowledge with like how you want to do life. Like it's just like it's more like you're making it about you. Okay, what do I want? Do I want this ice cream? So you can go get an ice cream with your kids and it's not like I can't because I'm trying to lose weight. Like it's like I'm not hungry. I don't you can't because you're not hungry. You don't want to. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, done. It's
And sometimes people say like, "Oh, aren't you like worried that your kids will notice that?" Blah, 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 blah. It's like the kids are so worried about themselves. Like they're not like one. No
oh.
one's like, "Oh, my mom's trying to lose weight, and that's why she's not having ice cream." Like
Unless you said that.
exactly.
Like they don't think that you're trying to lose weight. Like you're just like, I'm not hungry. And I think
Yeah. Oh,
I think that's a really good skill to teach your kids. Just you as an adult say, I am not hungry. So I'm not
yeah.
eating. I think it's just like they can practice, they like hear it, like, oh, right. I can also choose not to eat when I'm not hungry. Like that's
Yeah.
also a thing.
Yeah. Or also, like I've said to my kids, like, mom's really feeling good right now, and she's choosing food that fuels her body.
Mm,
Like, we need to also leave space for, I saw this reel and I was like, oh my God, I need to recreate it. And it was like a woman in the pantry and just like not eating something. I think it was Oreos or something. She was like, can we normalize choosing to not eat this because we want to like feel really good?
right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why
Yeah.
does it have to be about the weight loss always when it comes
Yeah.
to food?
Yeah.
Why can it not just be about how we feel and what we want?
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I just can't eat ice cream right now because I might shit my pants.
Yeah.
Like I'm unsure. I'm unsure how it's going. I'm ovulating and everything is just not good. Know what I mean?
I like listened, I saw this thing the other day and it was about your cycle and poop and the connection between poop and your cycle. And you always talk about that. And I'm like, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's a thing.
No, it's serious. On Saturday, so I started ovulating on Sunday. And on Saturday we went out. And I thought there's definitely a connection with like if I go and I'm so hungry and I eat a heavy meal. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be heavy. It was the fish and the salad though at Tarimbor. You know what I mean? But we also shared a poutine. So I was like, oh, there's just like a lot that came in a short amount of time. And I didn't know if I was like gonna make the ride home. You know what I mean? Like it's like, but it wasn't like a oh my God, it's because I ate something. It was period pain. Like I'm in labor. Like, and it's just like, oh my God, like I just want to release, you know what I mean? Like this pain, you know? So then it's like, and then it goes to like, okay, you're gonna have to like go to the washroom. Sometimes I made it home, all is good, everyone. But I had like I needed to go 3 times for it to be like cleared out. And then the next day, all I ate was a piece of toast and like I couldn't even make it to Sobeys. So it wasn't like I'm like clearly it's not like it wasn't even I didn't drink coffee yet. It was like a piece of toast. I had done spin. Everything was good at spin, but it's like a period pain. Like it's like ovulation. I'm like, oh, I'm ovulating right now. And like my body just wants to like get rid. So yeah, pooping for me and ovulation is like you have like I'm just sitting there and I'm like, they're like offering me something. I'm like, I'm not trusting anything going into my body right now. Like I can't, and it could be anything. It could be like an apple. Like I'd be like, right now, my body is like, do not put anything in your body because I'm ovulating.
Oh.
So
Uh,
I don't connect with people that don't poop during their period because like for me, it's serious. Like it's like, whew.
okay. I was talking on the internet about pooping. Pooping has
Okay.
become a very hot topic in my life. And my phone was listening to me, obviously, and that's why it's
Right.
feeding me this content.
Okay.
But I don't think you realize how many people do not poop.
I know. I like, oh, well, I feel like there's some people in my life that don't poop. So I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They're like,
Anyways.
haven't pooped. It's like Friday. And they're like, haven't pooped since Monday. I'm like, oh, haven't pooped since 10 a.m. I'm like, like it's so interesting. Like I've already pooped twice today. Like, but I obviously have also IBS. But it's just yeah, the non-pooping is definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. Like,
But wrapping it back up
okay,
to
wrap it up.
when you're with your children, like bringing that
Yes,
conversation
yes.
back.
Like just to
And
talk about how it makes you feel. Like
yes.
I don't want ice cream right now because I'm not sure if I'm gonna shit my pants. So,
Yes. Like, and I just like that's not an option that I want right now. Like it's I just that concept of me that to feel the pressure to consume something just in case your children, I think that it is
oh,
all
no,
about
no, 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 no,
how
no. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also thinking about how do I stay accountable.
Okay. Yes, let's
Okay.
share
So
how we stay accountable.
okay. So for me, journaling is huge, but there's no
Yeah.
magic in journaling. For me, the magic is the daily connection.
Right.
Like, do you take time every single day to go, huh?
Mm,
Like, what does today look like? How do
yeah.
I want to show up? Like, we need that time. Like, don't just wake up and go. Like,
Right.
we need time. And maybe it's at night, whatever works for you, but like that daily connection.
Right.
That's one thing.
Okay, that's one thing. I feel like if we go to like my version of what that looks like, so I don't journal ever. I don't journal. I was say I don't journal every day. I don't journal ever, but I do have like I do have a monthly, like a weekly brain download of how things are going. And also just like always, like every day is more of a like planning. Like this is when you work out. Do you do weight training today? Do you? So it's more like a conversation with myself on like what's up today? When are you doing all these things? What for me, movement every single day is always a part of the reflection. Like when is it happening? Do I need my mom? Do I need Jeff? Do I need like where the kids are and whatever? So daily movement, like you know how like we're shocked that people don't poop? I am as shocked that some people don't exercise. Like I'm like, you don't exercise. Like it's been so a part of my life for so long, every single day, that like if I don't do it one day, it's like not pooping. It's like not, it's weird. So I'm like, I just the fact that like some people go years without moving their bodies is very interesting to me. It's
I'm gonna look it up. I need to know what
it's percentage
percent.
people
Well,
that
I was thinking the other day, I was at the gym and I like had a little moment with myself where I'm like, you are, well, my mom was really mean and she said, she called me almost 50.
oh, wow. Okay.
So mean.
Calm down.
But then I started to like think about it and I was like, I should be really proud. Like, I just feel like as you age, the excuse of age is so much greater. And it's like, how many other 40-year-olds are lifting weights heavy 5 days a week? Like, I should be really proud of myself.
Right. You should. Yeah, absolutely.
Not
Yes.
that it's about comparing yourself to other people, but it's just like I don't do a good enough job for myself to go, yay, Alicia.
Right.
So
Right.
it was like a little bit of a yay, Alicia moment.
Yeah, I think that's great. And I think you're right. It's just for me, it's like that, like I would have to be like ill or like
Hmm.
injured, you know? So
Yeah.
every day for me, it's like, when do I move my body today? What does that look like? It doesn't have to be huge. Sometimes it's one express class, sometimes it's two, sometimes it's three, sometimes it's a walk as well, sometimes it's weight training. But like it's a big part of my life. Like it needs to be like something that I do every day. So I just like reflect more on like it's more of a scheduling thing for me like every day. Maybe my journaling would be more of a thought process on like what is happening today. And then I always have like a focus for the month depending on like what the schedule is. And it's like what out of the focus that I have, what am I doing today? Because I could have like multiple areas where I like this is my focus this month and I don't fit it in every day. It's like today, today is not about that. Today's more about this. You know what I mean? So it's more of a like puzzling. Okay, what do I do today and how do I end my day proud of like, oh, I did everything I wanted to do today. You know what I mean? Like more like a
I
lab.
think for you, you don't need as formal of a like reflection
Right.
tool
Yeah.
because that comes so naturally to you.
Yeah, it's more like I am literally a walking reflection. I am a walking journal.
Literally. So like I implemented journaling when like I'm weak on that side. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that reflection piece I'm weaker on. So that's why I grabbed for a more formal tool.
Yeah,
So
that's
like the
really
reason
well said. Yeah.
yeah, so I want you guys to find yourself in that. Like
Yeah.
there's no secret in me journaling. There's no secret in Jose constantly thinking about thinking in her brain. It's like but it's like what we do and that we do it consistently.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure.
Okay, the next
Okay, what else?
thing, oh, sorry.
No, what else? Yep. Next thing.
The next thing I thought about is that my why has nothing to do with the size of my body.
Okay.
So, like, how do I stay accountable in the summer? Like, how do I continue to show up even though it's summer? it doesn't occur to me to show up differently because my why is not about the size of my body. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No, it's but your why is also not about a season.
No.
You know what I mean? So like it's just your why is because every day you do what you want to do at that day. Know what I mean? It's like we need to like reconnect to like how we spend our time. Like for me, Sikkim, just look at your day. Like how do you spend your day? And that's where the everyday accumulation happens, and that's how you get life and you get the results of what you want. So I think that it doesn't matter if it's sunshine or 27 degrees outside. For me, what it happens like in regards to like moving my body, it's like, oh, it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna go for a walk today. Oh, it's gonna rain or it's gonna snow or it's windy. Je vais pas dehors. This is how I'll do my thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm being a substitute. Like today, I have two spin classes. Usually on Wednesdays, I don't. Well, that's my day today. So it's like that's kind of how my why is just to make sure that I do the things that I want to do that day. That I don't spend a day being like, oh, again, I don't do anything that I want to do. I'm not important. Like, no, like I want to live my life. So I think that you do the same. Like you're important to every day
Hmm.
for life.
But it's like that accountability piece. It's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you feel like you need accountability to do the things, I think you need to take a step back and be like, why do I feel like I need a higher level of accountability to show up for myself? Like, are you trying to show up in a way that's not authentic? Are you trying to show up in a way that's only about weight loss? Like, really, if it's really hard for you to show up doing that things, and you feel like you need that other human for accountability, I think you need to like reflect on that.
Yeah, for sure. There's something there where you're like you need to create a better relationship with like yourself. Like what do I want and how would it be easier for me to just do it that I don't need a medal, that I don't need applause, whatever. Like you just do it because like this is what I want it to do. Like I don't need any external push. Just internal pushing, internal kind of choice, and owning it and being like, oh yeah, no, I do it. Like I don't need to make an announcement. I'm like doing it for the experience that I want to do this for me because this is my life. Like done. But I think that in order for people to actually live that way, they have to reconnect to the worth piece of it. Like you being here is more than just being someone's wife or being someone's mom or being like there's more to what you are here to do than that. Like you are a human who needs to live their life. And it's all a part of it. But like I just actually saw Mel Robbins, which I've been annoyed with Mel Robbins, but I did enjoy this post. And it was you are not just here to be someone's wife or husband. Like, and I was like, I think a lot of people need that reminder. Like you think you were put on like, oh, this person is going to be someone's wife or husband one day. Like you're here to live your life. You're here to chase your dreams and go create something, whatever makes you feel alive. Like that's why you're here, not just to be someone's wife or someone's husband. Know what I mean? But it's like the cultural thing. So you get to a certain age, you get married, then you have kids, then you have whatever, and that's life. That's the checklist of life, like
Hmm.
good life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then a lot of people aren't fulfilled, and they're
They're
not.
not living.
No, no, they're not alive. They're living. They're not alive. Know what I mean? Or they're alive and not living, whatever way you want to.
Mm.
But yeah. So I think just reconnecting to that, you guys. That's literally how we do it at Your Weight Loss. Like it's like trying to reconnect people to like living a life that lights them up and not getting thinner and thinner or thinking that that's where happiness hides. Like we know
I
that.
guess I could just like ask of you guys to continue to give yourself energy, like to pour into yourself. Like if I
Yeah,
could help to make that change for more women, then I've made a difference. Like every single day you should be pouring into yourself and thinking about yourself every single day.
absolutely. Just like you're
Every
thinking
single
about
day.
others, like you're also a relationship, like you're also
Yep.
a person. And how
Yep.
you speak to people you love is how you should be speaking to yourself. How you treat the compassion you have and respect you have for people that you love should be the same for yourself. And I think that we've like kind of lost that ability with the years or whatever, maybe always, but I think it's because I think females have more trouble doing that because like for a long like decades centuries we were put on earth to serve and to just be here for the children and the men and whatever. And I think that even if we've grown in a society that's very much like women, like women are can do whatever, and women are smart, and they're this and they're that. There's that inner guilt, that inner selfish language. It's like, oh, that would be selfish of me to do that. And it's like, who told you this? And it's like, no one told me this. Why do I feel this way? But I think it's the just the female aspect of our ancestors.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a great talk there. And just being accountable for me is literally, again, it's the daily reflection, the daily. So again, walking journal, she's journaling more. I love the formality of it. Um, but I think a lot of you aren't doing actions. Like Alicia is not, she had more trouble reflecting, but she was still a doer. I think that a lot of people aren't doing and they're not reflecting. And that is you not living. Like you're not, and maybe with Alicia reflecting a little bit, it changes the doing. You're like, okay, well, I want to be more connected to this or whatever, because there's a little bit more reflecting time and a little bit more downtime. But some people have zero of that. Like they don't do anything they want to do. They don't end the day proud, and they also don't reflect. Like then you're just like a robot. Like what are you doing? Like wake up. Like come on. Think about you a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Great reflection on accountability and the importance of it. And at Your Red Weight Loss, we are hosting an accountability program this summer. Like that's how we want to help our members kind of stay connected. The conversation will be more towards accountability. What does that look like? How to be? We're going to really emphasize on using our team this summer on a weekly basis. There's a lot coming there, but there's a lot info coming out on this. Please send us a message if you're like, oh, I'm interested in staying accountable this summer. And again, you could be new to your weight loss, or you're someone that that your weight loss does help you stay connected. And you're like, I need this help this summer, more formality there. That is how you can use your weight loss this summer.
I love that. Also, why don't I, in the show notes, I'll give a link. It's just a one pager, guys, that you can use once a week. And it's just talking about your daily actions. For some people, I know they really benefit from that, like actual, like,
Piece of
more
paper. Yeah.
formal accountability. So in the meantime, if we'll put it in the show notes, you can grab that daily check-in.
Yeah, we have so many tools for accountability at Your Weight Loss. Like you could use just the talking, the group, the tons of PDFs where you can be like, I'm tracking my life, I'm learning more. And I think that you can also graduate from that and become a more of a Jose tracker. Like, you know what I mean? Like where I just every day check in to make sure I'm good with the choices I've made, with how my schedule is set up. Is it set up friendly to what I want? Then follow it and you're good, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we'll put all of that in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening. And hopefully this helps you be a little bit more accountable this summer and connected to yourself. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.